she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. Now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
Former President Donald Trump igniting controversy while being interviewed at the National Association of Black Journalists Convention. In addition to questioning the vice president's blackness, Mr. Trump made this claim.
I have been the best president for the black population since Abraham Lincoln.
The former president presumably referring to record employment and wages for African Americans during part of his term of office. Panel, Mr. Trump later praising his performance at NABJ, suggesting he killed it. All right, tomorrow.
Hell, what did he kill? His minimum thoughts of intelligence? How you gonna question somebody's blackness when you know nothing about black people? And you're gonna say she just became black? She went to Howard University, you jerk, which is a historical black college. She is Masara Alpha Kappa Alpha. How you gonna say, oh, she's been Indian? She's like her mother explained to her, they were, baby, in this country, you are black. You need to shut up. Did your granddaddy tell you he used to be a pimp in Washington and had hoes for lunch? Come on now.
All right, Bill, you know, I think you could be a lay counselor. You know, what do you make of the psychology behind going to a forum like that and making that statement?
I don't know. You know, when Biden was in the race, all the attention was on his, you know, misspeaks and his lapses and everything. And I don't think people were really paying attention to how much Trump's mental state has declined over the last few months. If you listen to his speeches, I tried to listen to this 96-minute speech, and I finally quit because it is just incomprehensible, you know. And I think that I don't think he is really all there right now.
Okay, 30 seconds because I got to let Marcus talk.
That's possible. That's possible. I mean, and given the surprises we've had in this election, you know, anything could happen. I mean, Trump could drop dead tomorrow. I mean, you know, but the comments about Kamala's race are idiotic, okay? And it plays right into the Democrats who don't want to talk about their terrible record over the last 4 years. So, yeah, you want to lose the race, my advice to Trump and Vance, keep talking about race and other things and ignore the core issues people care about.
Marcus.
I want America to think about what he just said for a minute. If Trump should happen to pass tomorrow, J.D. Vance is the president of the United States. And that's a scary thought. Look, Donald Trump, I'm going to go back to what I called him before. Dumb Donald has done it again, right? This man, and listen to the words that you started the clip a little bit too late, right? Because when he opened his mouth, he says, I've only known her a little bit. I've only known her indirectly, right? So if you've only known someone indirectly and didn't know them directly, per his own words, then how on earth can you state that you knew how she was identifying when she was walking the halls of the Mecca, Howard University, when she was stepping the yard of the Mecca as a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha? If you don't know her directly, then how can you make this statement?
Quick comment, April.
You know, I think we have to be very careful with our words, and this is not worth spending time on. There's plenty of issues to speak on, plenty of issues, and I think that a lot of people want to see both sides speak on real issues.
Okay, we'll leave it there.